For only the third time in American history, a scheduled execution was called off after it started, and a convicted killer lived to see another day.
This after the prison execution team ran into problems performing the lethal injection process. Alva Campbell's new execution date has been scheduled for June of 2019. NBC4's Ted Hart tells us what went wrong inside the death chamber.
Alva Campbell is sick and frail, and state officials knew that it was a possibility they might not be able to find a vein. But neither the governor nor the courts stopped today's proceedings. Outside, death penalty opponents gathered and a bell tolled. While inside, the prison medical team tried to find a vein, first in Campbell's right arm, then his left.
They spent a lot of time with that ultraviolet light and the tourniquets on his arms, and they tried, but it wasn't there.
NBC4 reporter Rick REITZEL was one of the media witnesses. He says Campbell was cooperative as the process dragged on, but then flinched when they stuck the needle in his right leg.
But he took his glasses off and he laid them on his chest, and he put his hand up over his eyes, and then he stayed that way for about 30-45 seconds, and then he started wiping tears away.
Moments later, the decision was made to call it off. It's one of only 3 times in U.S. history that an execution was called off after it started. In this case, though, the warning signs were there, and death penalty opponents say today's events bolster their argument to do away with the death penalty.
I can't understand the reasoning behind it, He's going to pass away naturally, very soon by all indications, and that's just vengeance. There's no reason to go after him like that.
In Lucasville, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Now, the hunt for Alva Campbell after he escaped from custody back in 1997 put the entire city on high alert. I was working that day. Campbell overpowered a sheriff's deputy on the way to a court hearing, stealing the deputy's gun, carjacking Charles Dials, who he eventually shot and killed, a teenager. The entire Columbus SWAT team was called in, and every officer rushed to help in the search for Campbell. Columbus.
I think that justice needs to be served, and he represents evil, bad person. And I think justice needs to be served for the victims and for society.
That's Columbus SWAT officer Rick Miller, who says, looking back, the tragic chain of events unfolded that day, and he'll never forget the relief he felt when Campbell was finally captured.
And Alva Campbell is the 3rd inmate and the 2nd in Ohio to survive a scheduled execution. Now, the first was Romel Broom in 2009. His lethal injection was called off after 2 hours when technicians were not able to find a suitable vein. Broom received 18 needle sticks. He's now 61 years old and still on death row. He's been arguing in court that the state should not be allowed a second attempt to execute him. However, he still has a tentative execution date of June 17th, 2020. And you can stay with NBC4 for updates on this case and the scheduled execution of Alva Campbell. We're bringing the latest here on the air and on our website, NBC4i.com.